About 2,000 business leaders and economists from 50 countries met in Astana, Kazakhstan. They are to identify exit strategies to the current global economic crisis. Though recovery is not yet around the corner, the Astana talks highlighted new ideas such as small South-South cooperation, the creation of a world currency, or increasing investment from emerging countries. Hanishna Chabang-Bayeva has more.
The third Astana Economic Forum stressed the need to coordinate economic policies in the world. Also the idea of creating a world currency, raised by host President Nursultan Nazarbayev, while the Vice President of the Asian Development Bank warned that China cannot be the only locomotive of the world economy.
China is only part of the equation. China alone cannot really trigger the full recovery of the world. It has to be a joint effort, has to be countries alike in the region and globally to work together, not only China but all others as well.
China, as well as Brazil, India or Turkey, lubricate the world economy with their growing domestic markets and investments. That's the vision of the former Prime Minister of Canada, John Chrétien.
With the cash they have, they put the money in the economy where they're going. So it's helpful. The question is this has to be managed from both sides with a certain level of caution.
And how about currencies? For Nobel Prize winner Robert Mundell, prosperity in a country like China relies more on developing internal demand.
Well, I think it's not a movement of the exchange rate. What they need to do is a movement to more spending, increase pensions for the aged, for example.
China's initiative to encourage development in its western territories over the next decade is certainly a new path for growth for both Europe and Asia.
We have these routes from, let's say, from the west of China till west of Europe through territory of Kazakhstan and Central Asia countries till through Russia. Very promising trade routes. We hope these railways, these new roads will help in these terms very much.
Investment in infrastructure is like planting the seeds for future prosperity, but only debt-free countries can afford it. Asia is one example. It has come out of the crisis well ahead of other regions and now has the financial resources needed to narrow the gap with high-income nations. So, from Astana, no easy recipes to get out of the crisis, rather the conviction that the way to recovery goes through emerging countries. Business leaders and experts think that these countries are the only ones that produce both the economic growth and the financial liquidity the rest of the world badly needs. Ainashna Chabang-Bayeva, CCTV, Astana, Kazakhstan.